offense. Yes,
Diba?
Mr. Chair.
So, well, these are things na supposedly natapos na at the earliest possible time, yet may 40 pa tayo na pending. Aakyat pa yan sa division, as a NBank most likely, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi wala namang natatalo na hindi nag-EMR eh. Libre naman yung MR, di ba? Or may payment ba?
Filing fee lang po.
Magkano naman?
I think it's 100 pesos. 500 for the
500 pesos and delay it for how many more years? Di ba? I'd pay that anytime. Di ba? Or 500 pesos and delay it for how many more months? I'd pay that anytime. Di ba? If I were the aggrieved party or if I was the losing party. So, these are things na I think we should check on what we could do on our part sa Committee on Suffrage po na ma-change natin yan kasi dapat wala nang aabot ng next election eh, di ba? We should all strive to make sure that the people holding office are those who were properly elected or selected by the people in their jurisdictions, and that they are the persons who are qualified to hold those positions. Tama po ba?
I agree, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Now, to get us rolling, siguro, can you, siguro from the legal department, and I'm sure you're the ones na who are facing these problems, di ba? Initially, having to address these problems, right? Can you siguro give us a position paper on what provisions should be changed or should be corrected, or what should we add para maiwasan tong situations na to? Other than the fact that you should also check your own rules, di ba? Kaya you have rule-making authority, tama pa?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Eh, kung ang sa rule-making authority nyo, sinabi nyo 10 days tapusin to at hindi nyo tinapos, dapat you should sanction yourself. The commissioners should sanction themselves also. Di ba? Kasi sayang lang eh. Yeah. Kayo nga nag-set ng rules yan. Otherwise, don't set the rules that way. Di ba? Kasi it's embarrassing to know na kayo na nga nag-set ng rules, kayo din na hindi na-follow sa sarili nyong rules. 6 na nga lang kayo, hindi nyo pa na-follow. O 7. 7 pala, 7. Di ba?
Yes,
including the chair. So, siguro para hindi din aasa yung tao na, oy, 10 days lang, 5 days lang, dapat ma-resolve na. Yet, aabot na yung next election, 3 years yung term, hindi pa rin na-resolve. Division level pa lang yan. Di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Look, ginagawa na po namin yan ngayon for this election eh. Yung nuisance candidate, tatapusin na po namin ngayon before the...
Huwag niyong gawin this election, gawin niyo muna yung pending niyo. Di ba?
Yes. Kasama na po yun, Mr. Chair.
Eh, prospective there. 2025, nilidinan nyo. Yung 2022, hindi nyo pa natapos yung mga kaso eh. So, tapusin nyo muna yun para at least in 2025, we can honestly say that the rules that we set for ourselves are being followed by ourselves also.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Thank you, Kamlek. Any other members who would like to question? Congressman Lara?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. Doon sa sinabi mo kanina, Mr. Chair, sila nag-set ng rules na hindi naman na-follow. So, as per experience na lang, di ba, much better na lang na habaan na lang natin. Yun na lang ipopropose ko. Kung 2 years, kung may election cases katulad nito, 2022, hindi pa na-decide in 2 years, baka pwedeng gawin natin to be decided after 2 years, but not more than. Siguro para hindi aasahan, Mr. Chair. Kasi mahirap asahan namin yung 15 days na hindi naman nasusunod. Better na asahan namin after 2 years na eksakto sa bilang. Di ba? Pag sinabi nyo sa mga nag-file ng disqualification case, de-decide namin yan after 2 years and 1 day. Parang sentensya lang sa bilibid, di ba? Pagka hindi mo pwedeng lagpasan kapag sinentensyahan ka. Tama ba yun, Attorney Olano? Agree ka ba doon?
Sa pahabain po.
Pahabain kasi ipopropose ko yun kung yun yung magiging actual na natin. Kasi ang mahirap, pag nag-set kayo ng 10 days at 15 days na hindi naman masusunod, mahirap maasa, Mr. Chair. Much better na alam mo na hindi mo aasahan yan within a year or 2 years, but before the filing, lalabas na yan. Much better siguro yun. Agree ka ba doon sa akin?
I tend to agree more with what Chairman Flores has said, that as a policy, kailangan po yung nakaupo, yun talaga yung tamang na-elect ng mga tao.
Tama, agree din naman ako doon, Attorney Olano. But ang sinasabi ko, yung duration from which to decide yung mga DQ cases. Kasi the longer na pinapatagal natin, yung hindi tamang tao ang nakaupo doon eh. Doing business na hindi dapat niya business. He has no business na mag-function as governor kung di naman disqualified na siya. Katulad nito, sample, Cagayan case. And that's the reason why we are here now. Okay? Proven naman na lahat eh. Proven na walang, inamin nyo na, no less than the chairman, no? Na nagsabi na not only that is a disqualification case or ginamit niya ang pera ng gobyerno na ma-disqualify siya, kundi liable pa siya for criminal case against him. Ang liwanag nun. Nandun ka nun nung binanggit niya on one of the hearings. Okay? Budget hearing yan. Nasa akin ang tape niyan. Okay? Kasi lahat ng mga pinag-uusapan dito, din-tape ko eh. Para lang pag nagbago ang statement ninyo, at least alam. Okay? Ngayon, eto na. Yung case ng Pido Garbin or Rosal case involving the mayor of Legazpi City. It was a I would say monumental decision sa part ng COMELEC, no, na recognizing that the second candidate who garnered the second number of vote in a pre-proclamation disqualification case should sit down as the true winner of that election. So a few months ago, linabas niya yan at nilabas namin dito sa hearing, in one of the hearings. And I salute you for that, no? Lalong-lalo na ako, no? Na kami ang isang party of interest doon sa Mamba case na yan. At ito na yung paggastos ni Mamba para lang maupo sa pagiging gobernador. It's very unfortunate lang, no? Na medyo natagalan ng konti after the decision coming from the NBank of the COMELEC deciding that Pido Garbin will sit as the legitimate winner of the 2022 mayoralty election in Legazpi City. So ako, on my part, I'm very happy to hear that. And of course, nung nagkaroon ng status quo ante, medyo naantala pag-upo. And of course, on previous hearings, I reiterated to Chairman George in your presence, no, kailan madedecide yung Cagayan case. Same case, mas grabe pa ang paglabag. Grabe ang paglabag. You have been a witness to all our hearings here, Attorney Olano. Tama o mali ako?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Sisiw yung paglabag nga doon eh. Ito, manok na manok. Itong paglabag ni Mamba. Okay? Hindi ko naman sinasabing hindi dapat nangyari yun. For every violation, there must be a corresponding punishment. Okay? Tama. Maliit, malaki, kailangan may corresponding punishment. Pero, kailangan with mabilis dapat ang pag-decide. Kasi justice delayed is justice denied. Paano kung a few days na lang yan bago maupo? Worse, baka after election. Ano mangyari? So ito ngayon, yung case ng Cagayan, Mr. Olano, I reiterate once again, is the issue here sa akin, as far as I am concerned. No? Bakit ako nag-file ng fraud audit? Bakit ako nag-file na tignan nyo kung magkano ginastos? Kasi ayaw ko maulit ito. No? Ayaw ko magkaroon ng president ito. Na ang president pala pwedeng gastusin ng local government in aid of election nila na wala palang mangyayari kahit anong gawin ng COMELEC. Sila pa rin hanggang matapos ang term. Kasi yan pinagyayabang ni Governor Mamba ngayon. So imagine mo, babalikan ko yung mga issues namin dito. Sir, si Congressman Dago, Chairman Kit, binabanggit niya, kung hindi lalabas ito, magkakaroon talaga no, ng katotohanan yung mga sinasabing yan. And this goes without saying, ikaw, naging testigo ka nung pinalabas ko ito. Nandito ka noon. Nung nandito ang chairman, mga commissioners nyo, pinalabas ko ulit to. Sabi ni Mamba, lahat kayo nababayaran. So ito ngayon, anong rason bakit nadidelay pa? Both divisions have decided 3-0, both divisions. And Supreme Court remanded back to M-Bank. Dahil ang naging decision ng M-Bank nun, no? Yung disqualification niya on one of the division. Sabi, technicality, not filed out of time. Na alam natin, ni-remand back sa inyo. Dinecide ng Supreme Court na it was filed on time. So, rule on the merits. Ang merits andito na lahat, lumabas na. Yung pusa, nakalabas na. Alam na ng lahat. What's holding us? Bakit hindi pa ilabas ito? So yun lang, Mr. Chair, kasi paulit-ulit lang naman itong kwentong ito, itong katanungan ito. Kasi at the end of the day, sabi nga nila, ang kriminal, balikan niya ang ginawa niya kung hindi siya masentensyahan at hindi siya makukulong. Ganun lang. Kahit na anong pangyayari, uulit-ulitin lang yan. No? Kung hindi magkaroon ng ending yan. At ang ending nito, nandito na. Garvin case, boss, tapos na. Ilan pa ba ang inaantay natin? So ang tanong ko pa nga sa iyo ilan pa ba ang cases involving provincial governor na case na nakapending sa inyo? Ilan pa sa COMELEC ng 2022?
Yung kanina po, wala po kaming alam kung ilan yung governor.
Kasi kailangan i-breakdown mo yan.
Oo.
Baka mamaya yan, puro konsyal, puro barangay captain, puro kagawad pa yan, hindi nyo nare-resolve. Hindi naman sa pinag-aano natin yan, no, na binabaliwala. But then again, ito na nga tanong. Mag-e-eleksyon na naman, attorney, director. Kailan natin nare-resolve ito? Yun lang ang appeal ko bilang ako yung nag-file nitong investigasyon na ito. Kailan kaya? So, malalaman ko kaya sa iyo ngayon?
Yeah,
kailan?
just a while ago, the chairman has informed me that they will be coming up with a decision this week.
This
Mr.
week?
Chair.
So, I'll be very happy no, na malalabas yan. Kasi sabi nga nila, para ma-concretize yung Garvin case, kung yan na ang magiging president natin, no, kasi inassure naman ni Chairman George noon, no, na sabi niya sa one of the committee hearings nung tinanong ko, sabi ko, Chair, paano yung Cagayan case? Sabi niya, kung ilalabas namin yan, tayin lang namin yung Garvin case para hindi mag-conflict yung COMELEC at saka ng Supreme Court. That is on record. Ang sagot ko pa nga dyan, why wait for Supreme Court? It's a different institution. So sabi niya, para lang maiwasan na yung conflict nga na, that I understand. Okay? So lumabas, naupo na si Pido Garbin, Mayor Pido Garbin. I just hope no, na walang conflict dito sa lalabas na decision, Director. So if you're telling me now, and this committee na lalabas within the week, I'm just praying na maging consistent lang yung decision. Okay? Para hindi na, siyempre, maglilito-lito na naman ang tao dyan. No? Ito nga, sabi ko, at the end of the day, yung totoong binoto ng tao, sana siya ang umuupo dyan. No? Kasi hindi na po sang-ayon ang panahon. During those times na pwede po yan, no, hindi naman natin alam, nabanggit ko sa iyo kanina, no, na pwedeng mag-asawa ngayon, tatakbo as mayor at vice mayor, governor and vice governor. Pwedeng tumakbo ang magkapatid. So paano mo i-disqualify yung governor kung ang uupo yung asawa din niya? So wala nang may gustong mag-file niyan. No? Ba't pa magpakapagod, no, ng oras, panahon, resources, laway, yung magpapa-DQ sa governor o mayor kung ang maupo din lang yung asawa, anak, kapatid. You don't expect somebody to sacrifice na kung ganyan din ang magiging resulta. So, again, once again, Mr. Chair, I'm just hoping and praying that COMELEC will be consistent on their decisions. And of course, yung commitment ni Chair, ni Kwan ngayon, ni Director, no, I just hope lalabas within the week. And at the end of the day, no, justice will prevail sa Cagayan, no. Ito naman para sa taong bayan naman ito. Ang binoto nila tao para sa gobernador, hindi naman sila bumoboto ng tao na mauupo ay vice governor. Okay? So maraming salamat, Mr. Chair.
Chairman, just a short rejoinder nandun sa issue na with regards to COMELEC. Actually, second hearing pala tayo, if my memory serves me right. Second hearing pa lang na-establish na natin na talaga may violation because walang exemption, di ba? Na-establish na yun, di ba?
Yes, Mr.
Attorney.
Chair.
So, but anyway, nag-drag, that was, we started, I think the investigation started July, and nag-drag. Now, ang ano ko lang, ang concern ko lang dito, Attorney, Director, is that whether favorable or not favorable to any party, no? But in this case, dun sa possible aggrieved party, dapat mailabas na yan kaagad para at least mabigyan din sila ng option for the remedy, di ba? Kung ano man ang magiging desisyon ng COMELEC. Yun lang ang habol natin. Pero in fact, ang ano ko nga, dapat nilabas niya nung nakaraan pa eh. Para at least, mas nabigyan ng malaking panahon yung aggrieved party dun sa possible remedy na gagawin niya. Di ba? Instead of waiting for the Supreme Court decision with regards to Rosal versus Garbin case, no? Or Garbin versus Rosal case, dapat naglabas na ng desisyon ng COMELEC without waiting for that decision of the Supreme Court para at least yung aggrieved party nabigyan din ng mahabang panahon. Ito ngayon, for example, whatever will be the decision of the IMBANG, ilalabas within the week. May commitment kayo. Now, tapos na po ang filing. Mag-election by May. Ang kampanya will start mid-March. Di ba? No, national January, but ang local is March. Oh, last week of March. So, yan o. Kapag decide kayo, mag-a-appeal yung mag-a-appeal yung aggrieved party, baka hindi na yan abutan after this election, May 2025 election, yung decision ng Supreme Court. So, ang ano ko dyan is injustice was given to the aggrieved party. Diba? Kaya, I think this will be a lesson to the COMELEC. Kasi mismo, sila nang nagsabi, kayo na mismo, Director, nagsabi na there is a violation because there is no exemption. Diba? Dapat lumabas na kaagad, whether favorable or hindi favorable dun sa any party. At least siguro ngayon, natapos na rin yan siguro, nakapagbalabas na rin yung Supreme Court. Kasi yung desisyon ng Supreme Court, sabi mo nga, is sui generis. That is only for the case filed by, for Garbin and Rosal case. Yung desisyon ng Supreme Court. So, yun. At the same time, yung ano ni Chairman Flores kanina, yung question of yung time, yung duration nung pag-resolve ng mga cases. Ako tingin ko, may opinion to that is dapat malinaw yan dapat, no? Yung question of duration of time. Kasi ako hindi naman ako naniwala na it should take 2 years. No? Ba't tagal naman nun? Mag 2 years pa. Hindi nga eh. Kasi sabi ko nga, pag amin natin yung Omnibus Election Code, ilagay natin yan specific provision that all disqualification kasi itong mahalaga eh. All disqualification cases filed should be resolved within maximum na siguro within 6 months. Pag hindi na-resolve ng COMELEC, may certain penalties. Di ba? At least maging liable din yung agency. Kasi, siyempre, sabi nga ni Chairman Flores, hindi mo maiwasan na may mga, may mga marites na may mga parking, no? Pinapatulog lang yung kaso. Tapos, inintay lang yung buying time. Now, filing, tapos na. Mag-election naman, hindi pa na-resolve. So, para maiwasan yon, bibigyan natin ng specific period of time to resolve, then may specific penalty or liabilities yung agency para malinaw. Division level ba yan? Division level dapat ma-resolve within how long? For example, 3 months. Pag hindi na-resolve within 3 months sa division level, di mananagot siya. Di ba? Para at least malinaw at maiwasan na rin, no, yung mga issues, no? So-called issues against COMELEC with regards to parking fee. Yeah. Anyway, yun po, I hope this week lalabas na but I do not believe na makahabol pa yung aggrieved party dyan para sa Supreme Court. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Director Olano, yung number na binigay nyo kanina, yung 900 something sa division, these were all disqualification cases?
Halo-halo na po yun.
Halo-halo.
Opo.
Ano pa yung iba?
Mga cancellation for certificate of candidacy, including other petitions, Your Honor.
But all are related to the 2022 elections.
Yes,
Kasi
Mr.
di ba
Chair.
with that number alone, 900, 7 commissioners, sabihin na lang natin, 7, including the chairman. They'll be handling more than 100 per person. Tama ba? Tama po? More than 100 per person.
Yes,
Kung
Mr. Chair.
i-distribute natin evenly, including the chairperson.
Opo.
Di ba? And given the fact that they gave themselves only 10 days or 5 days to resolve these matters, it's physically impossible. Statistically improbable na matatapos talaga nila.
Pwede rin, Mr. Chair, pero dagdagan siguro yung staff nila para...
Okay nga. Or, give it to another body that will decide these things. Di ba? Kung may mga lesser offenses dyan sa legal lang yan, kaya na yan nila. And appeals na lang to the commission.
Yes, actually po yung mga election offenses nasa law department.
Oh, para hindi naman 100 plus per commission. Kasi you're giving yourselves 10 days or 5 days na time frame to resolve for disqualification cases, di ba?
Yes.
Tapos more than 100 yung nakapatong sa lamesa mo. It's malabong mangyari yan, di ba? So parang niloloko natin sarili natin na kaya natin 10 days if there are like 100 cases that you have to resolve. So would there be a probability na COMELEC might consider delegating this authority to a lower body po, like within the department of sa COMELEC?
Siguro po mayroon kasi yung iba po ang ginagawa is yung reception of evidence sa baba na. So purely decision na lang ginagawa ng
But then
mga
decisions are
petitioners.
going back to them pa rin, sa taas pa rin.
Opo.
Hindi ba pwedeng, like let's say, law department appeal to the division?
Yung selection offenses po ginagawa na po yan.
Election offenses. Yet, kasi ganun pa rin eh. And, may 40 plus pa nga kayo ang unresolved until now sa divisions, di ba?
Yes, Mr.
And
Chair.
it's almost 3 years.
Siguro yung ibang mga kagaya, since we have also a new department na pinapa-approve namin, yung campaign finance, all
yan.
those mga overspending sa non-filing of the SOSE, baka pwede nang i-kuwan doon,
Farm out doon.
i-farm out doon.
Di ba? Kasi it's too much talaga, yung 100 plus per person. And given the time frame that they're supposed
Saka
to
hindi ba po pala kasama dyan yung mga election protest?
Yeah, meron pa.
Purely sa admin po yun.
Konti na lang yan ngayon, di ba?
Konti na lang po.
With the automation.
Yes, Mr.
Right?
Chair.
So dati, that's the bread and butter of lawyers eh. Di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Tawa na si attorney, bread and butter yan ng mga abogado dati. Yung election protest, no?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, thank you.
Before we proceed, let me acknowledge the presence of Representative Sia Jong, representing First District of Lanao del Sur. Boss, thank you for coming. Any more from the members? Kong Jojo, are you done? No, you're done with Comelec. You want to ask other agency? Okay. Please proceed with the land bank. Kong Jojo.
More on, Mr. Chair, thank you. More on appeal na lang to sa land bank. May panghuling ano na request sa inyo. May bibigay nyo ba yung withdrawals ng ano? Mr. Mamba sa inyo, yung sarili niyang pera. Mr. Chair.
Will you provide them?
Yes, Mr. Chair, our reply will be directed directly to, COA.
So you're trying to tell this committee that
Legal basis. So, I
Voting in
refer the
progress.
question to our OGCC.
Is OGCC present?
Yes, sir.